Hi, Simon Collingridge here, and in today's video I want to literally show you the holy grail in property surveying sales for RICS Chartered Surveyors, which could mean as much as an extra £25,000 to £30,000 revenue per month. But before I do, let me share with you what many of your colleagues have shared with me. Keeping on top of quotes and chasing customers to confirm their bookings sucks. Now pay attention to this because you may not think it's particularly earth-shattering, but when you realise what really happens when you send out a quote, you're going to be shocked. So here it is. It doesn't matter when you do your quotes. If it's in the morning before you go out on site, or at the end of the day when you get back, or even if you're doing them out and about between jobs. The important thing to realise is that in this day and age, you're already too late for most prospects. A July 2018 analysis of email inquiries for building surveys and home buyer reports shows that over 46% of all requests were made out of hours. That's nearly half of all requests for quotes being made out of office hours, which makes sense when you think about it, because during the day they're at work too and don't have time to talk to a load of surveyors answering the same questions on each call. So they're making their inquiries out of office hours because that's when they have chosen to do it, and they'd rather just get it sorted there and then so they don't have to worry about it anymore. Here's what one client said when we asked them about their recent move.
I recently moved house from Halzone to Bewdley in Worcestershire and needed to arrange a survey as part of the purchase. I work full time so I couldn't do that during the day, which is why I looked to get it sorted out during an evening. I found a site that allowed me to complete one form and I contacted several local surveyors to provide me with quotes. So I did that, but then nothing happened until the next day at work. Then my phone wouldn't stop ringing, which is really embarrassing. Each time I answered the phone, they all asked the same questions. I had to stop taking calls in the end as my boss was getting annoyed with the interruptions. It was really frustrating. I didn't want to have to deal with it at work, and I just wanted to get it all sorted the night before. If anyone had been able to quote that night, I could have just got it sorted and not had to worry about it anymore.
And Karen isn't alone. Let's face it, we're all the same. We all want to get things sorted out at the time that suits us, or when we can find a few spare minutes. And this is certainly the case with things like moving home. Now you may think you're being very dedicated to committing time to sending out your quotes, but think about it. How big is that temptation to let it slip? And what about chasing up those quotes you did 2 or 3 days ago? So let me ask you a question, and I'm going to ask this question really person to person, and I need you to be honest. I don't want to insult you, but how often have you let sending out and chasing up quotes slip to later that day, or to the next day, or even later that week? You know, letting slide the stuff that gets you money, delaying actually doing the things that gets sales. Look, you don't even have to tell me because I already know the answer. If you're like me, if you're like everybody else, the answer is far more times than you'd want to. Well, why? Well, there are 2 reasons. The first is because you're just so damn busy. You don't want to stop and do that quote. You don't want to have to worry about chasing it up later in the week, because when you do, you find out that they've instructed somebody else because they beat you to it. But don't worry, we're not only going to fix that, we're going to make sure no one ever has to wait for one of your quotes again. And that part is actually easy. The other thing that is really standing in your way is how to get more people asking you for quotes and then actually choosing you as their surveyor. You see, instead of doing what's making you money, which is quoting and selling, you're also spending time trying to figure out how to get more inquiries. Where do you go to find more customers? How can you get a steady stream of inquiries? Who's the estate agent you need to contact? And just where on earth are all those people who want surveys in the first place? And don't even get me started on chasing up payment. Perhaps you already know how to get more inquiries, and you may even have tried some things that got you more leads. But you're hesitant to do so again because you know you don't have any extra time to follow them up properly. Look, if you can relate to that, if any of that stuff sounds familiar, I totally get it. I've been there. We've all been there. In fact, so many of us are there right now. Today, I get to tell you the best news ever. I'm here to tell you that all that time you're spending on quotes, chasing up customers to make a booking, chasing late payers to settle their bill, contacting estate agents to get access, all that time you spend figuring out how much to charge and putting the quote together, the time waiting for people to pick up the phone. Well, you're going to get that time back, and you're getting it back for good. Thanks to a revolutionary breakthrough tool that will let you send out new quotes, chase up previous quotes, make, confirm and get paid for bookings without having to lift a finger. And what will really get you excited is that for a small London-based surveyor who's using it right now, they're creating 3 to 5 paid bookings every day and generating £25,000 to £30,000 revenue every month. And the tool is called More Surveys Today. More Surveys Today is a price generator, a quote generator, a follow-up system, a booking getting engine, a payment system, a reminder service, a property survey selling and organising machine. More Surveys Today gives you the complete soup to nuts, inquiry to satisfaction survey. What's really cool about More Surveys Today is it's easy because it's all done for you. You get a complete gold-plated successful survey selling machine that's working for pre-selected surveyors like you right now. You don't have to worry about checking for inquiries. You don't have to worry about writing your quote emails and sending them out on time. You don't have to worry about chasing them up. You don't have to worry about taking a booking, and you don't have to worry about chasing for payment. Because More Surveys Today does it all for you. More Surveys Today not only gives you back all that time you have to spend doing stuff, it generates more sales for you, letting you get on with doing the stuff you want to do. More Surveys Today takes all those different time-consuming activities, puts them into a streamlined, automated system that works for you 24/7, all year round, and you don't have to do a single thing. And you'll never wake up thinking you should have sent out that quote, or phoned that prospect, or made that booking ever again, because More Surveys Today has been created to manage all that for you. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is More Surveys Today isn't open to the public yet, but it will be. And as you can probably imagine, people are going crazy for it. And when we release it, it is going to be a flood, especially when they see all the stuff I've just told you about. So, because of this incredible demand, More Surveys Today will only be available on a first come, first served basis. So if you want to use it, click the button below to request your invitation. When you do, you'll be placed at the front of the queue, so you'll be given a chance to get it, and you'll be grandfathered in to get the discounts we have ahead. So go ahead and request your invite right now. My name's Simon Collingridge, and thanks for watching this video.